Welcome to my channel. Do you think kindergartners and young children should be exposed to pornography? That's the subject of today's video. But before we get into it, I want to thank each and every one of you that has subscribed to my channel. All of you that have liked and commented and shared my videos. I really do appreciate it. I can't tell you how much. And I'm amazed by the amount of traffic that I'm getting. It's just stunning to me. Now let's look at this. This was a debate that was held between Governor DeSantis of Florida and Governor Newsom of California. I didn't even know this went on until afterwards. But I wanted to show you this brief part of it because it's important.
So this is a book that's in some of the schools in California. Florida, this is not consistent with our standards, called Gender Queer. Some of it's blacked out. You would not probably be able to put this on air.
I have no doubt that whatever clip I'm about to play of Ron DeSantis is going to make total sense.
The role of the schools to educate kids, not indoctrinate kids. It's not to impose an agenda. It's to do the basics. And what we've said in Florida is it's inappropriate to tell a kindergartner that their gender is a choice. It's inappropriate to tell a second grader that they may have been born in the wrong body. Now, California.
Do you agree with that? I certainly hope you do, because if you don't, you're sick in the head. It's disgusting to me that we even have to talk about this. It amazes me that parents are not absolutely up in arms over this. What is wrong with America? What in God's name is wrong? You can't possibly convince me. There's no way you can convince me that it's acceptable to expose kindergartners and young children like that to pornography. It just isn't. And yet, it's going on. Listen to this.
Has that. They want to have that injected into the elementary school. My wife and I have a 7, 5, and a 3-year-old. We don't think that that's appropriate. And I know most parents do not think it's appropriate. It's also important to respect parental rights to know what curriculum is being used in the classroom, and everything should be age appropriate. I actually have something that I brought that some parents have objected to. So this is a book that's in some of the schools in California. Florida, this is not consistent with our standards, called Gender Queer. Some of it's blacked out. You would not probably be able to put this on air. This is pornography. It's cartoons. It's aimed at children, and it's wrong. So this should not be in schools. When people like on the left say that somehow you're banning books by removing this from a young kid's classroom. No, this is not age appropriate. And so we're going to stand for the rights of parents. I think we need to do that nationwide. I don't think you can have a situation where some states just trample on the rights of parents. Parents have a fundamental right to direct the education and upbringing of their kids.
I completely agree with that. There's just no way you can justify exposing kindergartners and elementary school children to sexually explicit material like this. It's mind-boggling to me that we even have to have this conversation. What is wrong with America? What's wrong with the parents of America? If you're not outraged, if you're not up in arms, if you're not pounding on the doors of the schools and demanding action, then something's wrong with you. You can't possibly think it's a good idea for your young children who are in elementary school to be exposed to sexually explicit material like this. Gender queer? Come on. Make sense of it to me. Explain to me how you think that's okay. I want one person to go into the comments and explain to me how it's okay to expose elementary school children to books like these. Please explain it to me. Make sense of it. Because in my opinion, you're not just sick in the head. You're being a child abuser. And you should be arrested, convicted, and jailed for it. That's my opinion. What's yours? Put it in the comments. As always, I pray that all of my viewers will live abundant lives, that they'll be healthy, and that they'll live long lives, and that God will keep them safe. And I pray that they will be anxious for nothing, but in all things, through prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, they'll let their requests be made known to God. and the peace that passes all understanding will keep their hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. This is the Vietnam era vet out.